welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. So, I don't know why I did this, like I had something scheming for you. I am going to attempt to film this today with my children awake and playing just because it needs to be today. And, okay, so let's jump to the punchline. Today I'm going to be filming, doing a look with the MAC Objects of Affection Pigment Collection. This is the Rose, Gold, and Glitter set. And I had asked you guys what you wanted to see a few weeks back on Instagram. So if you don't follow me, you need to. See Gary. So you can keep up with being involved. If I want to ask you guys anything, that's where I will ask you. I'm also going to incorporate the Lorac Mega Pro palette because I said I was going to do a Chit-Chaturday get ready with me tutorial thing with this, and I thought let's just incorporate it here and kill two birds with one stone. So without further ado, let's get started. There may be a few interruptions in this, so I'm just going to start out by priming my eyes as I always do, first with a liquid and then with a and let me address the elephant in the room. I just attempted to cut my bangs this morning, so myself, yes. I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not, but they were down to here, so they were no longer classified as bangs, and they were just annoying, and they showed my big forehead, which I don't like. So, alright, let's start off by taking a fluffy brush. I just washed all my brushes. Ugh. Nobody likes to do that, but it's nice to have clean ones. And I'm going to start off with, let's do Fawn. It's this cream shade. And just a fluffy, this is a MAC 224. And these are very powdery. Definitely powdery. I'm liking this palette. I'm not like smitten. I'm liking it. Don't get me wrong. I like the colors. You do have to be careful with blending because you can blend them away into a giant mud puddle. So you don't, they're user friendly, but don't overthink the process. You don't need to blend too much or they'll blend into nothing. Okay, so what else did I want to tell you? I wanted to tell you that, I don't know if you can see the other giant elephant in the room, but my Christmas tree is up. So today's video you're going to see it, and then you're going to not see it because this video I'm filming not in order of the other ones, and then I decided that I wanted to put my tree up, and I didn't want to hide it in the closet anymore, and so it's snowy outside, it's cold, that means Christmas is coming, so, and it's a tree, everybody's got trees in their backyard, so it's not like it's, I gotta put these back, it's not like it's out of the ordinary to have a pine tree in your room, you know. Now I'm going to take the color called Sepia, it's like a really warm brown and just a E25 brush here, a skinnier one, and wow, that one kicks up a lot. Like I said, you gotta be careful with this or you're gonna have eyeshadow everywhere, and just kind of deepen up that outer V area here. I am going out today. I have a doctor's appointment, and then I'm going to maybe hit up the mall, just do a little browsing. Kind of, my husband is taking half day to watch the kids, and so I'm kind of having a mommy day out, which, you know, if you're a mom, you know you need that, and how important it is to have that time away, especially when it's winter. We only own one vehicle, so I'm here 24/7, which sometimes can get to be a lot emotionally, and the kids get bored and they start acting out, and you know, it's not always awesome. I mean, I love being a stay-at-home mom, but what I'm trying to say is taking that time for yourself to get out of the house. It's so important. Now I'm going to take this really beautiful shade called Apricot right there, and just a flat brush. This is crisp because I just washed it. Ugh, okay, now it's bendable. This is the Urban Decay shadow brush. I think it came in the Naked palette perhaps, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and this is just going to help that pigment pop even more by putting this underneath. I tried it without and it works okay, but I think it pops more if you put a color underneath it. Alright, let's dig out these pigments. Time to make a mess. Always make sure you have water or Fix Plus when you use pigments. I need a flat brush. I'm going to grab the Sigma Concealer F70 brush, and I'm just going to spritz that with a little Fix Plus, and I'm going to start off by using the, I think I'm going to go for tan first. Now, tan is part of their permanent collection, yes, but I love this pigment set because you get 5 smaller ones, but still good size for $35. You'll never go through a full one, and ooh, it's a great way to really try out the product. And I'm just using the cap to get, because it's pretty saturated here. And I'm going to focus this more towards the outer, because I'm going to use another one towards my inner corner here. And now I'm going to take this really gorgeous one called Whisper Pink, and this is part of the limited portion of the collection. It's a beautiful, subtle champagne pink shade, just really feminine, really, really pretty. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner and just kind of up into the center of my lid here. I'm not doing anything crazy today, guys. I attempted to film this yesterday. Then my kids didn't nap, and I ended up using the glitter one in here, but I didn't do it right, and it was a mess. Not a huge fan of the chunky glitter pigments. I like something a little bit easier to work with like these, because once you get them wet, they kind of turn into, I don't know, really much more easy to work with. They're not so messy, but those glitter ones, I didn't do it right, and it was everywhere, and I was like, okay. For some reason, I'm going to do a little inner corner, they always yell when Caillou is on. Do your kids like Caillou? Because mine are obsessed with Caillou. Like, that's the only cartoon that they will sit down and watch. Like, my daughter, well, she has a little bit longer of attention span. She always kind of has. She's a little bit more, like, sitting down. My son, he's into everything, and he won't sit down and watch anything with the exception of Caillou. So what do you think I'm playing while I'm trying to do this? And now I'm going to pop just a little bit of the rose. It is my favorite one. It's basically the reason I bought this, because I have a small size of this. But the full size, well, this isn't full size, but it's beautiful. I'm going to pop just a little bit of that in the center of my lid, just to add a little bit more warmth and a little bit of pink. I like this pink rose color. It is stunning. It's kind of a hybrid too between the whispering pink and the tan. Like if the two got together, this is what would become of them. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of more warmth, a little bit of color right here in the outer V. And I keep reaching for this color over and over again, but it's I think my favorite one in the palette. It's called Merlot, and it's right here. And I'm going to use a Makeup Geek crease brush, and I'm just going to do a very small amount because I don't want it too dramatic. That's what I say, and then all of a sudden your simple eye look turned into a gigantic, complex, smoky eye. It happens to me a lot. The nice thing about these shadows, like I said earlier, is they blend so well. It really takes very little effort to pull a nice look together, but keep that in mind when you're doing it, because, like I said, if you start getting really crazy, all of a sudden you got a giant mud puddle that you didn't ask for. And now with what's left on that brush, I'm just going to kind of, you know, smoke out my bottom lash line like I always do. And then for the brow bone, I'm just going to do something simple. I'm just going to take this matte cream shade, since we got a whole lot of shimmer going on here, and just kind of dust that up on my brow bone, polish off the look here. For my liner, I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner in black ink and just a small angle. This one's crispy. See, does that happen to you? I must not get all the soap out because I wash it and I let it dry, and then it's like crisp, so you gotta like bend it back to hair. And I'm just going to line my upper lash line, my lower lash line, my inner rim. Pretty much I'm lining everything with black. I'm going to do a small baby wing, but nothing crazy because it's daytime and we're not really going for an evening look. I just kind of wanted a really pretty, sparkly daytime glitter look. So I decided that lining my eyes and talking at the same time is never a good plan. There are professionals out there. If you want to see a professional do it, I can give you a whole bunch of people to watch. So you don't want to watch me do this. Trust me, it's torture. So we're just going to fast forward this part and move on to the good stuff. So the wing didn't happen today, but the purple mascara did, and the lashes are. I'm going to go ahead and apply the Ardell Curvy Lashes number 415. I love these lashes. I love how they're curved because they're like winged on the outside, but they taper in. So if you have an eye shape like me where they're set a little bit further back, lashes that are full on strip, long the whole way, you know, like they get stuck and they look like shutters. They're not complimentary. They look terrible. So I'm going to apply these, and let's get back and finish up my face, and I've got some things I need to tell you. Alright, next, let's move on to the face. Why do I keep doing this today? I don't know. Okay, I just recently talked about this in last week's Friday Loves, and I can safely say I think this is going to be my favorite primer of the year, and I've tried a ton. Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer is amazing. Okay, juice intermission. Anyways, I just put this all over my face. It's fabulous. It fills in your pores. It does wonders. Now I'm going to go in with the YSL Touche Éclat, and I'm in the shade B40. I like the finish of this foundation. It's really pretty. And it just makes your skin look like skin, but not cakey or anything like that. It's really quite beautiful. I love it. Oh, I'm winded from running up the stairs. So, this isn't right. There we go. So I'm starting to brainstorm ideas for next year. January. Oh my gosh, it's almost next year. I have some exciting things coming up for December. December is going to be a busy filming month for me. And then I am going to take a break after some of my December videos. Towards the end of December, while my family is here, I'm going to take a break. I hope that's okay with you guys. I haven't taken a break since I started my channel, but I've been uploading 4 days a week, and I've been just going, and I really want to take a break. And I think it's going to be good for me, and it's going to be good for you, because I have a whole bunch of fresh ideas, a bunch of things I want to incorporate on my channel. But while my family's here over Christmas and over New Year, I'm going to take a break. I'm not going anywhere permanently. I just need a break. And I'm sure you understand. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. And then I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Mineral Powder in Natural Beige. And I'm going to buff this all over my skin for some added coverage. I did this the other day, and I really liked the coverage level. So I'm using what is this? A Pro Airbrush 55. And I'm just going to, it's a mineral powder, so you definitely want to buff it into your skin. It's going to help set my foundation, but it's going to give me that added level of coverage. Alright, now I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20 and put that under my eyes with a beauty blender right here. This smell of this always reminds me of like paint or something, like some sort of craft supply. And I think I hear my child getting into the DVDs. They don't understand, but if you mess with the DVDs and you break them, your favorite movie, like I've already had to throw movies away and it just kills me. But they get into it because the so-called child locks, yeah. No, they know how to figure those out. Alright, and now I'm going to set my concealer with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I like this stuff a lot. I think it's pretty. And it does a good job of setting it and adding just a little bit of something special under there. So, do you guys have any requests for some upcoming Christmas, New Year's, holiday, whatever word you want to put on it, tutorials or get ready with me? I can do tutorials. I just kind of got in the rut of doing a get ready with me. But if you have any requests for that, please leave them down below so that I can fulfill your request. If there's a certain color or you have certain pigments or certain things that you're using and you want to see how to use those things or how I would use those things, leave that down below for me. Now, I'm on a mission to finish using this Sonia Kashuk Cream Bronzer. I really want to break into my Chanel, but I just can't. I have to use this up first. So I'm just going to warm up my complexion with this. I like to use a dual fiber brush so it doesn't get too out of hand, because it very quickly can. And if you're heavy-handed like me, then you have to take those extra precautions. So how do you guys feel about fitness videos? Are you into that? Because I was thinking about, you know, the new year, everyone does their resolutions, getting in shape after the holidays, this, that, and the other thing. I too myself take a break from eating healthy at this time of year because, well, sweets, goodies, family. I mean, come on, you can't be like a Nazi about it. You have to be a little lenient, I think, in my opinion. And now I'm just going to contour actually with the Smashbox Halo Perfecting Bronzer, and it's kind of nice. It's a nice bronzer, and you can just, you know, twist the dial to get the right amount every time. And so anyways, if you're interested in that, I was thinking it would require help from my husband to do some sort of production on it, but showing you some simple exercises that you can do in your home, because I don't go to a gym, I do all my workouts at home here. It's a pretty bronzer, I like it. So if you would like to see something like that, let me know down below, or it might just happen anyways, because I kind of want to incorporate a little bit more fitness on my channel this next year, because fitness and working out is very much a daily thing for me, so I would like to share that with you, just because I know a lot of you are stay-at-home moms too, and you want to know how to fit in a workout, you know, on top of all the other 1.5 million things you got to do in a day. Alright, I almost forgot my brows. Goodness gracious me, oh my. I've done that in the past. I walked out of the house without my brows. So I'm going to fill these in quickly here with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and Chocolate. It's starting to dry out a little bit, which kind of bums me. Do you like my brow brush? It's broken, and I need to get a new one. It's amazing what a fresh brow wax will do for you. That's the other thing. Like, I did my Get Ready With Me this last Saturday, and I didn't know my brows were that out of hand until I went and just got them waxed, and now I'm almost embarrassed. So I'm sorry if you had to witness bushy brows, really natural, out of control brows, but I didn't realize it until I looked in the mirror one day, and where I work, there's a brow bar, and so I was always, just kept, every time I would go to work, I'd be like, you know what, I bet you I need to get my brows done. And then I get them done, and I'm like, wow, I went way, 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 way too long. Alright, my favorite part, my blush, and today I'm going with the Clinique Totally Tawny. Looks like that. It's like a deeper, neutral-ish shade. I'm going to take that little thing out, because... okay, and I'm going to use my favorite blush brush. I love this blush. It's so pretty, guys. It's like, and this takes me back to my first high-end blush I ever bought, which was Clinique, and I hit pan on it. I used the entire thing up, and that was probably the first and the last blush I will ever commit to using completely up, because now I love blush. Like, I love blush. And lipstick. And face products. I love a good, pretty, shiny, like, oh, I'm really digging this eye look. I think it turned out great. Sometimes you don't know how it's going to turn out, but this is a pretty blush. Alright, let's get our highlight on. Today I'm going to use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow. You know what it looks like. And my favorite and only highlighting brush I ever use. Just talked about this in my unexpected love affairs. Truly did not expect to love this brush the way I do, but it is absolutely perfect for highlight. It's tapered. You can just blend it just like this. Absolutely perfect. Because it's tapered, you could use this as a blush brush. You can use this as a bronzer brush. It's really unexpected though, because when I first got it in the mail, I was like, oh my gosh, I paid how much for this little thing? And it's a really, I don't know, the construction of it kind of threw me off, but it's truly blown me away, and now I have way too much highlighter on. And now I'm going to seal the deal here with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light. And I'm going to use a big old fluffy brush for that. And what I do is I just put it in the product like that, tap it off, and then drag it like this. We're doing a little bit of a high maintenance lip today. I'm going to line my lips with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Intense-C. I say that because I'm using an OCC lip tar, and they're beautiful, but are a little messy to work with. Alright, definitely using a lip brush with this. I'm using the OCC Lip Tar in Strumpet, and this was my first introduction to OCC Lip Tar. It's the only one I have, but when I first went to Sephora and I saw these, I was like, what are these? And out of all the colors that I had at the time, this one caught my eye, first of all. Second of all, I put it on, and it's just stunning. It's so pretty. Now, a little goes a very long way. I mean, you know those little mini sets they come out with? That would be a good way to try it, because seriously, you'll never use all this. If you were to wear this every day for like, I don't even know. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for getting ready with me this Saturday. All the questions and a million questions I asked you, just leave the answers below. Give this video a thumbs up if you really are enjoying this Chit-Chaturday series and you want me to continue to do it. I think next week I'm not going to do a get ready with me. It's going to be something different. So stay tuned for that, because Chit-Chaturdays are not just going to be get ready with me's, even though that's what I've kind of been doing lately. But I had promised you guys some tutorials with these products, so I wanted to fulfill my promise there. So let me just zoom you in here and you can see how the look has turned out. I'm really digging it. I think it's really super pretty. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and stay tuned for a new video on Monday morning. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I know I'm going to. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.